Okay, got very rudely interrupted by the 1 hour cut off on the old Share Factory app. So I think I'd got to the point of scaring the rat off, and I was going to try sending this chest down to the next floor. I don't think I've ever actually used that item before. And I'd scared him off. How's he come back? Right, okay. Anyway. We'll see what happens with that chest on the next floor. I think I forgot to use the Molotov going into that fight anyway, so it's maybe not that big a punishment to be without it, although it just... I don't like the rat. Stop nicking my stuff, you little shit. Can't really sell her anything else. No ammo for sale, which is very unfortunate as far as the strafe gun's concerned. I would like to get that topped up again. So have a quick look for the secret rooms before we head off to the 4th floor. The positioning of this room looked promising, but the actual layout doesn't, because the walls were just covered in stuff. So that's another chest room, isn't it? Again, probably not too likely to be off here. Just looking at how much stuff is on the walls and the layout, so not there. I didn't use any blanks in that boss fight when, considering I kept getting hit, I obviously should have done. Might just be a bit of force of habit, because technically if you're intending to go to the rat fight, which we couldn't have done there, then you can't use your blanks in the boss fights. You need to save them to actually get into the rat's lair. Okay, 4th floor it is. Unless of course you've got more than 2 blanks going in, or the ability to buy replacements, but yeah, all too often you are short of, well, you need a key, a regular key, 2 blanks, and the Nord key to get into the rat's lair. Remembering to have all of those available to you is something that can catch you out quite easily trying to head to that particular fight. Okay, I don't know what weapon it is best to be using really. I'll actually use the Cruller Glaive again, and the Judge. We'll see how those work in combination. Certainly wouldn't mind if that jammed enemy decided to die. In fact, I know why he's jammed. There's this guy up the top that is doing the jamming, so let's try and get him killed. Usually, usually it's difficult to access because everything else is in the way, so that's just an irritating room every time. Especially when you get hit like I just did. You might have spotted when that was from the the expert commentary of just wincing in agony. Nearly walked into a pit, although we have got the amulet for protection against doing such stupid things. Oh, bloody hell. Oh, double bloody hell. And that was a complete waste of a shot there as well. Never mind, wasn't exactly showering myself in glory with how to do this particular level. Die, spider. Just die. Should have alien engined him for sure. Yeah, I'm probably not using these weapons to their maximum potential really by using them against diddy little enemies. Although it would be vastly preferable if I actually would go around literally every enemy in the room, such as that big dice fella, which is the most problematic of the ones we've got here at the moment. Okay, should we make it as far as the boss? Having an extra blank, so it's a good thing. Purple light, safe room, what is it? Ew. Okay. Full metal jacket I like because I think I've said before I tend to trigger the blanks just that little bit too late to be useful, and this basically triggers them for you. So it really helps out getting flawless victories in boss rounds, because if you do get clipped, then the blank effect will trigger without it counting as a hit against you. The downside to it is if you have it equipped before a boss fight, you can use up all your blanks just heading to the boss fight, and particularly when you're trying to save them to get access to the rat fight, you really don't want to be using them up cheaply. It is better to take a loss on your health than it is to lose the blank. As bizarre as that might sound, but tactically it's the better play for sure. Ooh, go away, go away, go away. That's slightly lucky there. Yes, dealt with those bats quite effectively. Although we've actually exhausted the ammo out of this weapon. But yeah, the intent here, so long as I don't forget, is to come back and buy the... Ow! No, it's alright. Got immunity to pit damage. It's not to say that deliberately throwing yourself into a pit repeatedly is particularly sensible gameplay, but it's actually working okay as a tactic here. My eye is constantly drawn up to that top left part of the screen, making sure I'm not taking damage, and I'm not operating under the mistaken assumption that I've got that particular bit of protection, and instead just pointlessly wasting all my heart points. But no, I've remembered it right for once. Oh, he's been frozen, that's quite handy, and set on fire as well. Hopefully make a little safe space for myself over here. Well, we're not going to be too trapped in the corner. It's a big enough area to still give us a bit of room to manoeuvre. What's not dead? Where are you? Or has it just not given me any cash for that room? Yeah, everything is dead but no cash. How stingy. Oh, let's swap to a different weapon. Just the starter weapon, wherever that is. Oh, I thought those candles on the floor were little ratty things that were just going to swarm us, and they're best dealt with a fast-firing, ideally infinite ammo weapon. Instead of which, it's a room filled full of bad dudes that are just far away. I feel like Father Ted, small and far away. Right, let's try making sure we actually get the real cat rather than the decoy cat. That will take both of them out. Bit of health, very welcome, although really do with some ammo now. Out on the strafe gun and pretty close to done on this hot shot thing, the Judge. Oh, that's a shrine room. No, I will not be offering a blood sacrifice. I don't think we've got it to spare. Please die. Still not dead. Yeah, I'm not really a fan of this room. Like, you can take out the enemies when they're in that little bottleneck nice and easily. But just as equally, there's not a whole lot of room to manoeuvre if they come up to you, and there's ice everywhere, so you just slide around. Right, here's the shop. Is there ammo? No. What kind of a amateur outfit are you running here, Bello? Nano machines, what do? They heal you up, or give you armour, I think, if you start taking too much damage. Not as desirable as the full metal jacket would be. But we really are low on ammo for that gun now. That's the cell creep. Just walked straight into a wall, really wasn't paying attention there at all. Sound like a battered wife, walked into the wall. Not that I wish to make light of domestic abuse. It's obviously not a laughing matter, really. There we are, everything done there. Yes, the lack of poison immunity attached to a weapon that fills rooms full of poison is a bit unfortunate, I think. Right, okay, where's the starter weapon? Hopefully it'll be enough to take out that ice cube before it gets near us. There we are. Let's go for something a bit more powerful against enemies that have got a return attack. Yeah, this room is presumably not something that speedrunners are a fan of, because it is a bit of a waiting game, just getting that perfect opportunity lined up to actually take a pot shot at the enemies before they start doing some damage back. Oh, at least I got the jammed one dealt with. Don't spawn anymore. Finally some ammo. Right, I will put it in the strafe gun, so that's half full, and everything else gets a bit of a top up as well. Another reason speedrunners don't like this run is that it's a long looping layout as well. Yeah, those are the little ratty things that I thought were going to be swarming us earlier. Get off. I mean, they shouldn't pose much threat, but in conjunction with a whole load of other stuff going on, can be a bit overwhelming. Did I manage to get out of there without taking a hit? That was surprising. Okay. There was a blue chest that we teleported down, wasn't it? I don't know how you tell which is... Oh, there's the one that got teleported in. It's right by the entrance. Or at least there's... Yeah, oh, there it is, hiding. It's the same colour as the floor. So that's presumably the one that teleported in, but it doesn't appear to be any better than it was when we teleported it. How unfortunate. Trap room. So yeah, it's just picking a good moment. Shouldn't be that hard. Suddenly I'm having a crisis of confidence, and yeah, I was about to try dodge rolling with the fire button, so I'm glad I tested it out before committing to a little suicide play. And the other chest room, so I haven't got any bloody keys. That would have been really much simpler to just carry on walking through, wouldn't it? Never mind. Right, so where's Trork and how do we get to him? He's up there. We'll get the full metal jacket. What does that leave us? Enough for a key? Hopefully the shop's got a key for sale. Just enough. Okay, so... I mean, the green chest is the best on offer. I'm kind of... I'd like to sort of see what's in the teleported chest, really, but... Let's see. So that's a ring of some description. Does that let me re-roll things that he takes away? I can't 100% remember. Is there anything that I've got that I would particularly like to swap for anything else? I haven't really got a whole lot to choose from, have I? Haven't noticed the bees making much of an appearance out of that honeycomb. I mean, surely I've been hit. I must have been hit. I've got armour from somewhere now as well. Is that a byproduct of the ring I've just picked up? Okay, what are we going to fight the boss with? Certainly the strafe gun, and we use the judge for as much of the ammo as it's got in there as we can get away with. Oh, do not like this one. To be fair, I don't really like any of the bosses greatly. But this one is especially nasty. I keep calling it the Mind Flayer. It's not. The Mind Flayer's on the previous floor and just as unwelcome. Right, that's one blank gone. Where have you got to? 2 blanks gone. So technically still on for a flawless. Technically. Manually let one off there, that was a bit stupid. Chances are I'd have probably got hit anyway, but there we are. There's the flawless gone, despite having the full metal jacket. Where are you? Ugh, and yeah, it sneakily employs extra bullets from behind you. So, like that, you can see them approaching from other points on the screen, which is just really unfair, I think. It's one reason why I just don't like this enemy. It is so difficult to get a flawless on. Even for good players. That's that gun empty. Might just about be able to hang on to take the win at least, even if not a flawless. Although I think we're probably going to run out on that gun as well. Just about to, but yeah, we've beaten it at least. So yeah, I haven't seen too much of the 5th floor in this character assessment video. Those 2 health are very welcome. And Charmed Bow, not the best drop we could have had, but yeah, it'll do. We've still got the chest teleporter, haven't we? So let's teleport that again, rather than just blasting it open. Don't know if this is a rechargeable thing as well. It seems like it is, so that chest is going to be toast. And yeah, junk. Not brilliant. Don't know why I'm checking for secret rooms. We are thoroughly out of blanks, which is one of the byproducts of the full metal jacket. So maybe that wasn't the best purchase we could have done. Certainly helped get through the High Priest fight though. Yes, having said it's not the Mind Flayer, I didn't say what it was called. The High Priest. Definitely not a fan. It's still blue, aren't they? What happened to getting better? That was an entirely useless shot. I'm on fire. Oh yeah, that's right. Loads of those veteran shotgun kins, which I don't like because of their predictive shot patterns. Uncannily accurate predictive shot patterns. And also the aftershocks as well. Okay, everything's dead, isn't it? Yes, it is. Good. Hammers. Yeah. Where's the exit? All the way over here. Get off me. Did it? Oh, it got me. Bugger. So I guess what homing bullets do is they'll home. Oh, go on, sod off. And you can sod off as well. Right, okay. So that's going to run out of ammo anytime soon. What we're going to use instead? Basically nothing left. Maybe the charmed bow. Getting some charmed enemies on side wouldn't necessarily be an awful thing. Didn't charm that one. Seriously, do some charming while you... Oh, we have got a charmed one, but it's still very much actively after me. Right, okay, that's perhaps a slightly more useful charmed enemy. Don't stay charmed for long, do they? Out of blanks already this early on, that's that's not good. Right, I should stop shooting that while it's charmed, although it's not actively hunting anything else down, is it? Ooh, don't like that attack. So we'll just run away from it. And hopefully take it out. There we are. Everything gone? Yes, good. Goodbye. Right, which way to go? And yeah, if you give me a key, we'll see what's in that teleported chest. I mean, by now it better be like the Holy... Well, I was going to say the Holy Grail. There actually is an item in this game called the Holy Grail. Yeah, I think Holy Grail, if I'm remembering it right, does something like if you get hit, you get benefits. And I would prefer not to be getting hit, although since I am, it might be as well to have a benefit out of it. But no, that isn't really what I meant when I said Holy Grail. I meant more in the traditional sense. It better be something absolutely shit hot is what I was getting at. We have got a key, so we'll go find out, even though it is only a blue chest. Hopefully it'll be a weapon, since everything at this stage is looking a little bit crap, really. This is a ration, which I'll happily swap for the chest teleporter. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. That's where the final shortcut would be unlocked then, and that 5th floor shortcut is quite hard to get done. The ration is a pretty decent item. It's, I think, will prevent us from dying just by being in our possession, and you can either consume it and get 2 hearts back, or if you die with it as the active item, you will get the 2 hearts rather than the death, which is definitely preferable. And yeah, the way I've been playing, I think it's quite likely that it's going to come into play at some stage, since I'm not terribly good at the 5th floor. Some might argue I'm not terribly good at any of the floors that come before it either. And they might have a point, having already died once in this video, and in the Hunters video getting a... well, I edited it out, but it's still quite apparent from what was left that I died on the 1st floor with the Hunter, which was rubbish, and nearly did it again in the second half of the video that stayed alive. Ew, jammed enemy with loads of jammed bullets. Ah, stop jamming things, shitbag. And what is doing that random fire at me? Oh, it's this damn thing as well. Just die. Thank you. And that's the one that fires shit back at you. definitely would prefer that he did not. Gonna need something that fires a bit faster to kill him off. Oh no, he is dead. Jolly good. Right, running low on ammo on this as well. Oh, we haven't made much use of the Deckard, have we? What a nasty room. Lead Maiden and hammers. Is the Lead Maiden dead at least? Hammers are slightly easier to avoid when they're not chasing after you. Okay. Oh, we've got some ammo, And everything's dead. Yay, that was a better outcome than expected for that room. Right, let's get the strafe gun filled up, because I like the strafe gun, and the Deckard seemed quite effective there as well, so we'll use that as the backup. Oh, here's the dragon. Now, the Paradox doesn't actually have a past of its own. So there isn't that much benefit attached to finding the blacksmith shop and then getting the bullet that can kill the past. So do I want to go just straight ahead and fight the dragon, or see if we get any more good shit? Oh, let's have a little bit of an explore, which may prove to be the wrong decision, but yeah, these 5th floor baddies are taking a lot more killing than their earlier floor counterparts. I mean, this is definitely not a surprise to me anymore, but it shouldn't be. Right, please go away. And that little ammo top up, jolly good. And only the one hit, that's not too bad a result, I suppose. Die, spider, die. And thankfully managed to find a way through the diagonal path of the bullets from the spider. The diagonal ones being an attack I find hard to avoid. Ew. Okay, chest room coming up, but we haven't got any keys, which is irritating. And it's not a mimic. A mimic would. I mean, mimics are irritating, but you don't need the key, so they're kind of okay. Right, so that's another chest over there, which I guess means that exit is slightly more likely to lead to the blacksmith. Oh, one of those damn blocks. Ugh. And a doorway trap. There's several of those damn blocks. Yeah, that was not a friendly room. I mean, literally none of them are on the 5th floor. Oh, there's some heart in there, let's not miss that. Right, okay, yes, so I was saying earlier about the paradox, the cosmic rift that you pick up to actually unlock the paradox. It looks a bit like this bit of floor here, except you can't interact with this bit of floor here. Now, apparently she won't sell me the... I can strongly on about. She won't sell me the bullet that can kill the past, because the paradox doesn't have a past. So, it's all a bit odd. I can't remember what that does. Is that a shieldy thing? It's rare to actually be able to afford things that are on sale in the forge. Do I want the key, or do I want to take that? I can't remember what it does. Let's find out. I mean, I could have looked it up, but that's not going to be terribly exciting to watch. So, assuming there's any excitement to be gained from my videos at all. Okay. Oh, it has given me a couple of bits of armour. That's not an awful result. I haven't got any means of stealing, have I? No, I don't think so. So the keys will have to remain ungot. Okay. Since, well, I suppose we might get a room drop for keys, so on the basis of that flawed optimistic logic, let's carry on exploring a little bit longer and try not to die. Oh god, hammers. Ugh. The least useful means to try and stay alive is having hammers chase you down. Thankfully that was only one wave of enemies. And yeah, got the ammo topped up as well, so that was actually a much better result for that room than I was expecting, since I detest the hammers that track you. Try not to get hit with any of the ricochets off the bats there. Can't just run away from that. When it's the only thing left in the room, running away is easier than shooting it for sure, but when there's other things around, that option isn't necessarily open to you. Yeah, don't you dare do anything. No, nobody do anything. Nobody move. Stop it. Who's left? Right. There we are. Just nothing subtle, just shoot the shit out of them. Ew, how did you get behind me, you bugger? Are you dead? Oh, yeah. Let's deal with that one first, and the slightly more predictable ones next. Right. So, yes, the logic about getting a key drop was, as I said, optimistic and flawed. And I don't think there's enough cash built up to buy a key off the blacksmith either. I will go check if I can actually target that properly. I think it was 40, wasn't it? Yeah, so the usual total trolling from this game of not having quite enough cash to make the purchase. So I suppose we'll destroy the chests. Where's the starter weapon? There we go. See if we get any form of bonus out of them. Not terribly helpful. And we'll also have a check for the secret rooms as well. Nope. Where's the other chest? Oh, we did actually manage to shoot that open and get the contents. So a little sawed-off shotgun, which that's really unusual. It's only about a 1 in 20 chance of doing that successfully. I'm hoping we won't need to rely on that weapon against the dragon anyway. But yeah, we're not in the best of shape to fight the dragon. I mean, we've got the strafe gun, which I will be relying on primarily. I think follow it up with the Deckard, because that's fairly full. Yeah, okay, let's see how we get on. This will be the first, if I can manage to beat this, be the first time of actually finishing a game while I've been demonstrating the characters. Got any blanks because the full metal jacket has used them up already, and that's very unfortunate when it comes to the knives. Those knives just make your life even harder than it already is. They've hit me a couple of times already, as you can see. There were some bees around at least. Consolation prize. Oh, this is not doing huge damage, is it? So I think we're highly likely to run out of ammo on it. God, it's really not. Considering how effective that's been against some of the lesser enemies in the game, it's really not doing the job here. Please shoot those skulls. Thankfully, most of the attacks so far have been the ones that are easiest to dodge. Okay, we're out of ammo on that. No! With the exception of the knives. God, how did I manage to escape that little lot? And this knife over here, just die. Is it gone finally? Whew. Don't know why I'm sort of breathing a sigh of relief. This is a long way off dead yet. Probably going to run out of ammo on this weapon as well. Yes, exactly as I say it. Stop doing the skulls. Ooh. Ah. Ooh, there we go. I wonder if that is enough to finish off the heart phase. Didn't really clock how much health I've got left. Try to avoid that diagonal jump. They're easier to mess up than the straight line ones, the horizontal and vertical ones. Well, this is not going to be a one cycle, so wasted a little bit of ammo shooting after the heart disappeared there. Got anything that does slightly stronger damage than this, so I don't have to do a third cycle. Oh well. Although this bit of it does look very scary, it's the easiest bit of the dragon fight. It's still easy to cock up and take a silly hit, but is this? Please don't let it go to a fourth cycle. There we go, finally. I've actually got a victory on video, hurrah! In the same series where I've also died on the first floor, but there we are. Shows you what a mixed bag of a player I can be. And the obsidian shell casing, no benefit to picking up again, but why not? So yeah, I'm 100. Oh dear lord, you actually get a trophy for that, believe it or not. There's no need to keep doing it. Oh, for God's sake. Yeah, I am definitely going to avoid bullet hell because I can't see any real prospect of me surviving it. So, although I haven't shown it in my video series yet, have I? I have got the intent to be able to demonstrate all 10 floors in the game. So at some point we're going to have to do bullet hell, but I would think that's going to be played in rainbow mode with the gunslinger just to give me a fighting chance of actually getting to the end of it. So yeah, for this bit you just let the crosshair descend on you and hold in the fire button until it does the little credit roll. So yeah, the Gungeon still holds mysteries, meaning that bullet hell hasn't been gone into on this occasion, but I'm pretty sure it would have killed me, and I've had enough deaths in this series already, so there we are. You got to see me make a victory finally, and hopefully got to see the paradox being both done badly and slightly better. So once again, thank you for watching, and we will see you next time when it will be the gunslinger, who's my favourite character. Alright, thank you, bye bye.